What's up everybody, welcome to the channel and the video review of the FuriBee X215 Pro, the 215mm FPV racer. So let's go ahead and open up the box and check this baby out. Okay, so everything is out of the box and this baby is looking very sweet. Very nice looking. It's got that little fly egg looking side plates, very thick aluminum side plates, I might add. Some nice camera, pagoda antenna. It already came with these props already installed and it is looking just awesome, guys. So let me put that down for now. This is what we get in the box. We get some extra set of props, a full set of yellow props and full set of red props. These kind of look like racer star props. They are the 5048 tri-bladed props. Pretty nice. Came with this TPU plastic GoPro mount. If you got a GoPro, there you go, you can mount your GoPro, and this little end cap for the antenna. And there you have it, guys. Came with this nice pagoda antenna, which I have already installed on the quadcopter. So just a fantastic looking quadcopter. And it was packaged in this nice little foam packaging. Everything was inside here. So very well protected packaging. And it was inside of that box. But we don't get any documentation. So there's nothing that tells you how to bind or what kind of flight controller or whatnot. So you're going to have to go on over to the product page and check it out. So there's a link down below in the information. You can click on it to check out all of the specs and whatnot. This is a pretty sweet looking quadcopter. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this bad boy here. Okay, so we got the quadcopter here by itself. Very nice looking quadcopter, guys. Just an awesome nice design. As you can see, the side plates are aluminum, but it does have a little piece of carbon fiber which has some kind of a design on the carbon fiber side. It's kind of like a three-dimensional kind of design. And if you look at the bottom of the quadcopter too, yeah, it's got some kind of nice design embedded into the carbon fiber. So that is fantastic. Now the carbon fiber frame is a stretched X frame here, as you can see, and it's got those little protrusions in the front and in the back to help protect the motors in case you get into a crash. And the frame itself is, the arms are separate from the sandwich plates there, as you can see, and the arms are coming in at 4mm in thickness here, and the sandwich plates are coming in at 2mm in thickness. And check out these motors. They are, I guess it is pink. It looks a little bit purplish, but they are kind of pink and goes nicely with this pink props as well. They are the 2206 2600 kV motors, and they don't have a branding on it, and I'm pretty sure they're just FuriBee branded motors. And we already talked about the props. They are the 5048 tri-bladed props, and they look like the Racer Star tri-bladed props. The motor wires run across this long arm. I just have some electric tape to hold it down. It didn't come with any hold downs or anything like that. So just to be on the safe side, you know, in case you hit a branch or something and snag it right in between or something like that. And yeah, it keeps it from flapping up and down. So I just put some electric tape there. Now it has a 3-stack build on it. And what it looks like is there's some clear ones on the bottom, standoffs, but they're still the hard plastic. So this stack is not soft mounted, nor is the motors. They are directly mounted onto the carbon fiber frame. The bottom of the stack here is the ESCs, and the ESCs are the 4-in-1 BL Holy S 30 amp ESCs, and they are D-shot ESCs. So I have my settings in the config, set to D-Shot 600. So very, very nice. We have the XT60 connector coming off the side of the ESCs. They're not very long cables. I kind of zip tied them to the hind leg here, and that is working out just right, where the plug is just sticking out a little bit. So when the battery gets connected, it makes a little loop around in the back, so that is good. So the flight controller, now it is in the middle of the stack, and there's the micro USB connection port right there to connect to your computer and get into your flight configurator, which is Beta Flight. And this baby here was pre-flashed with Beta Flight 3.2.0. The flight controller is a FuriBee branded flight controller. It is a F4 flight controller. Now, if you look on the inside there, kind of hard to see, but there is a little foam, and there is the gyro. It is a floating gyro. Yeah, kind of like that holybo kakute flight controller. So it is on an isolation mount, a little foam. So it is vibration mounted gyro chip. So it should give you, so instead of mounting this whole stack on a soft mount, it is utilizing that same concept as the holybo kakute flight controller. And it is flashed with Beta Flight 3.2.0, but is flashed with kakute 3.2.0 firmware. So I'm not sure if FuriBee branded their own copy of the kakute, or it is the kakute. So anyways, that's a very nice flight controller. And the uppermost stack here is the VTX, and the VTX is a 5.8 gigahertz 40 channel VTX. And as you can see, there's a little button there to change the channels and the frequency, and this one can be switchable in power output as well, from 0 to 25 to 300 milliwatt power output. So this button here serves as all of them. So if you just press it, short press it, you'll be changing the channels, and which has 8 channels. It has 40 channels, so it has 5 frequencies. So a very quick double tapping of this button gets you into the frequency changing mode, and then you go ahead and short press it to change the frequency. And then if you press it really quick, 3 times really quick, then you go into the power output changing mode, and it can change from 0, 25, and 300. But there's an LED display in there that tells you what channel and frequency. But when it comes to the power output, it is displaying a L and a C and a letter H. So I don't know which one is which. It was preset on H. I'm assuming the letter L stands for low, the letter C standing for, I don't know, center, and the letter H is standing for high. So I have it set on H, so hopefully that's 300 milliwatts. So I have it set on that. And there's the pagoda antenna. And if you look on this side here, I have the XM FI Sky receiver, double-sided sticky tape to the side plate, the aluminum side plate, and I have a zip tie holding it in place. It was just double-sided sticky taped onto the transmitter. So, and you know, the transmitter gets kind of hot, and double-sided sticky tape, when it gets hot, it gets kind of loose and it flies off. So I didn't quite like the idea of it just being double-sided sticky tape to the transmitter, so I moved it to the side and wrapped it around. And as you can see, I got the plastic kind of cut up because that tiny little button that you press to get it into the binding mode, well, I couldn't feel it being down pressed with this shrink wrap. The shrink wrap was shrunk pretty hard, and it was kind of hard as well. So I just cut it open so I could get my finger in there and press it, and yes, I could feel it being down pressed. So that's how I got it to bind. And let's see, anything else on this quadcopter here? There is a buzzer combination LED light plate in the back, zip tied to the back here, and they do have its own little hole to zip tie it to, so that is very nice. And what else? Oh yeah, the receiver antennas are already zip tied onto the side frame as well, and they were already shrink wrapped just like this out of the box. So you didn't have to do anything to this quadcopter here. All you had to do was just press that button, plug it in, bind it, and I got it bounded to my Taranis QX7, which I'm going to be using for this quadcopter here. And let's take a look in the front here. Here is the Fpv camera, and it is one nice looking Fpv camera with some big lens. And this baby here is a CCD camera, so which is fantastic, and it has a 1200 TV line resolution on this baby here. Awesome. So that should give us some nice videos. And if you look in the back of the camera, kind of hard to see underneath right there, right in the back of the camera, there is a little joystick. Yeah, so you can change your parameters on the on-screen display. So yep, built-in stick. So that is just a fantastic looking camera. Now the only thing that I've done to this quadcopter here is I just put some electric tape on the arms to hold down the motor wires. Of course, when I first got it, I went around and tightened up all of the screws, the motor screws, as well as the frame screws and all of the side plate screws, and made sure they were all tight. And of course, I made sure that all the props were very tightly secured as well. And the only thing was zip tying the receiver to the side plate, and zip tying the power cable to the hind leg as well. And it came with this Velcro strap for the battery, just your generic cheap Velcro strap, not the nice good kind. It was a little bit short for my battery, yeah, so I changed it over to another cheap Velcro strap. This one, however, is a lot longer, so it wraps around the battery completely. So I'm going to be using this here. I don't have any other good Velcro straps. And I did, however, put a little foam pad cut out so it fits right underneath, and I just hot glued it onto the bottom of the plate so that the battery does not hit any of the screws, and it is very comfortable there. So that is about it for this quadcopter here. I think I went over everything, and so yeah, it is just a fantastic looking build, fantastic design. I just really love this new fly egg design, that aluminum side plate design. However, one thing though, if you look kind of closely right on from the side here, yeah, it protects all of the FC, the ESC, and the transmitter and all that. But the camera could get damaged if you strike something head on. So it's not quite protecting the lens of the camera. It's protruding out just a little bit. So if you whack something from the front, you're going to hit the camera anyways. So yeah, just be careful not to hit any branches, of course. So that is about it, guys, on the FuriBee X215 Pro. So let's go and check this baby out. Okay, we are ready to go. I got my Taranis QX7 already set to this model here, and let's go ahead and plug this baby in. All right, we should be bound.
2 minutes.
Let me reset my timer. Nice. Okay, so let's check this baby out. Ready to go. Yeah, nice and quiet. Feels very airy too. Beta Flight default PIDs. Okay. It is feeling pretty nice. Let's do a little punch out. Okay, just a small punch out there. Around 70-75% punch out there. Maybe I might have hit the 80, but let's go ahead and do a full out punch out. Not bad at all. Very nice, very smooth. One more. Yeah, it's got lots of power. Very nice, very nice. Yep, zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, what a big difference. Oop, I heard a little buzzer.
1 minute.
What a big difference a 5-inch makes. Nice. It's got tons of speed. All right. Awesome, awesome. All right, flicking over to acro and let's check it out here. Yep, very nice.
30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds left. Let me try and do a flip. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Too much power.
Seconds.
Okay, let me bring it back. Oh my God. That was some fast flip. Okay, let me try it one more time.
10, 9, 8.
Okay, do a little bit slower flip there.
5.
Yeah, the first one kind of freaked me out.
2, 1.
There you go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Looking pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it in and check it out with some FPV. Now, did I forget to put my landing pad out? Yep, I'm just gonna go ahead and land it right here. All right, there we go. All right, ready to go with our first FPV flight with the FuriBee X215 Pro.
Activity alarm.
There we go. Got my landing pad out this time. Okay, let's go on over to the 100-meter bush. Okay, feels pretty good. Okay, default Beta Flight PIDs. Okay, there's a small little flutter. It's not that bad. Okay, there's a little bit of vibrations going up. But other than that, so far, so good.
2 minutes.
There you go. There's a little bit of prop wash there. Hey, so far so good.
1 minute.
There's a little bit of vibrations here and there. I'm not sure where that's coming from. Maybe I gotta increase my TPA values a little bit. And the prop wash kind of gets eliminated by just throttling up a little bit as well.
30 seconds.
But just out of the box like that, it's not bad at all. This thing's got tons of power.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer will elapse.
Pretty good, pretty good. I got 3 minutes out of it, and we are still going. As you can see, there's like a vibration going on. Okay, just need to tweak the parameters just a little bit, I think, and that should be good. A little floaty there, due to my fingers moving the sticks a little bit, I think. Try that again. Okay. Yeah, it's holding pretty steady. Okay, maybe increase the I values just a little bit. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna give it a landing now. I've been flying for 4 minutes. That is pretty damn good. Now, the camera angle, man, that's very high. I think I missed the landing pad. Put my landing pad out and can't even see it while you're landing. Okay, so that is my first FPV flight with the FuriBee X215 Pro. Alright, just got done flying the FuriBee X215 Pro and line of sight as well as FPV Flight. And I have to say, this thing's got tons of power. 5 inches do have tons of power. The video feed from this camera, excellent, very clear video as well. And the pagoda antenna, I think, is doing pretty fantastic. However, I'm getting a lot of vibrations out of this thing as well, and I just noticed something as well. Take a look. Yeah, I think I have a kind of a bad motor on this one here, the front right motor, making some kind of ball bearing kind of sound. See how this one, you can just hear the props whistling. Yeah, so is this one. Yeah, but this one here, I think that's probably one of the main reasons why I'm getting a little bit of vibrations here and there. But other than that, this is an awesome looking quadcopter, awesome build, tons of power. You can do maneuvers very easily with this thing. I was using a 4S battery and it is performing very, very well. I think these props are pretty decent too. I might do another retake on this with some different props, and I'm going to go ahead and order another one of these motors just to change it out so I get all 4, you know, nice smooth running motors on this baby, because this is a very nice quadcopter, man. Nice camera. The flight control is just awesome. The VTX, oh man, fantastic. Everything is good. Everything works fantastic. So this is one nice quadcopter. 4mm arms and that side plate. Oh my God, that big thick aluminum side plate. Just awesome. All right, so I was using my Taranis QX7 and bonded it to it with the XM Plus receiver. So this is a bind and fly. I believe it also comes PNP version as well, so you can add your own receiver. So that is just about it for now. That is my flight test and review of the FuriBee X215 Pro. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we will see you again next time.